Hi everyone, it's me Cindi with Cindi's Sacred Garden. Welcome. It's been a while since I did a little chat of cutting soap. So I wanted to check in with you all. I've got to tighten these strings. We are in a different space due to flooding, water damage in our shop. And so it's taken us all this time to get through a lot of emotions and heartaches and heartbreaks to have us set up to continue what we love to do best. And this week, I knew I would be challenged. I definitely needed to get our soap inventory back up. I haven't soaped in the last soap I made was Itch Be Gone and Five Thieves, and that was about a week before, 4 or 5 days before Helene. So my heart was missing soaping. So instead of like saying to myself, what do I need the most of right now, and see what my challenges were in soaping, because when you set up something totally new, you have challenges. Your favorite spatula, your whatever it is, you realize you don't have it. And you have to learn to adapt and be spontaneous, which to me soaping is. So I decided to fill my well, my vessel, and bring back into inventory first our Hail to the Hive and the Healing Embers that I did for my birthday, which, do you remember? That song? That was September for me. I had my 60th birthday, I had my first time with COVID, and Helene came. So to me, it was about what's gonna fill me. And I'm out of the Healing Embers that you all graciously named, and we had a great contest on that. So here I am, cutting soap. Unfortunately, I was trying something new with the Hail to the Hive, and the bees honeycomb didn't show up on this bar, on that one, and then I had a smaller one that it did show up. And that's just the certain challenges that I'm going to be going through to see what I can and cannot do. And some fancy stuff may have to be put on the line for now and go back to being simple. But Hail to the Hive is a popular scent, and we have it in the lotion as well too. It's nice, simple, clean. I think this looks fine. I think it looks great. Right now, the worst thing that anyone can do during a catastrophe as grand as this is to put yourself under pressure. And so I sat with it and prayed to Spirit about what was right for me. And here I am, cutting my first soap. And I'm excited to share that with you. So I wanted to talk about something that a lot of people are asking me about. What do people in Western North Carolina need? How can I help? And everyone has reached out, and thank you so much. Our centers are full of clothes and certain supplies that were needed at the original start. Generators, which we're going to need again, and basic supplies, water, canned goods, non-perishables. And now we're at the stage where it's cold. People are still living in tents or out of their cars. Many people are displaced. If you have a home here in this area that wasn't affected, please reach out to me. There are many people who are looking for a place to live while they rebuild their lives. You can just send me a private message, whether it's Facebook at Cindi's Sacred Garden, or scroll down in here and you can see added information. I'll try to add that in. But what we need and what I'm seeing right now by the community at large is our water is still contaminated. So like all the soap, I got, you know, a pallet of distilled water. There is no water use in anything here and never was prior. But I wanted to be clear about that. What we're going to need, and what I'm saying is something that a lot of people don't talk about. So people are bathing. We're told we can bathe with it. We can flush our toilets. We cannot brush our teeth. We have to boil the water vigorously for 1 minute before even washing dishes. So food and water consumption is a whole nother story because they are treating the water. And then, of course, there's issues with what was in our water tables that was destroyed. And so my grandsons have broke out with a rash, and I've got them on psoriasis salve, a gentle soap, and purely natural lotion. That's just one case in general. Women are coming to me, and men. My hands are cracking, my skin is dry. Well, we're having to have our dehydrators run, dehumidifiers, sorry. Yeah, dehydrators. We're feeling like that. We're in a dehydrator due to the lack of rain and the needing to dry everything out because of all of the copious amounts of water, damages, and flooding that we received. Our skin is super dry. So I am showering at home, and immediately as soon as I get out, I'm moisturizing my face. I'm misting with a facial mist, and then I'm using Magic is what I'm on now. We could use collagen, any facial cream, and then the body needs to be immediately moisturized right after bathing. And so our lotions, and hopefully we can get our whipped body butters out. That's going to be a challenge for us. But I'm tenacious. And if anyone knows me, they know I'm going to figure out a way to do it. I lost my deep freeze, and there's a process of making whipped body butters that involves flash freezing your shea butter that you use. So I'm working on that. But anyways, let's get back to the skin. The psoriasis skin cream, any of the salves, Comfrey Golden Seal is going to be amazing for those cracked hands and fingers. The constant washing with chemicals in the water, and then you're sanitizing on top of it. So it kind of takes you back to that COVID era where we needed moisturizer because we were sanitizing all the time. So the other part of that is huge. We have dirt everywhere, mud dust that came from the bottom of these majestic rivers and waterbeds. That this silt that is now dried is airborne. We don't know what's in there. I don't know what's in there, but I can tell you that I have been having to amp up my Elecampane tincture, my cough and congestion tea. My lungs feel irritated. You drive through any town and there's dust, especially Swannanoa, and your windows have to be rolled up. Your vehicle will need a car wash afterwards if you have clean water to wash your car. So those are a few of the top things. Is immune support, elderberry syrup, you're immune. Reishi chaga, astragalus, ashwagandha, elecampane to help clear out the lungs. If you start noticing an infection, then you're looking at your ooznia and echinacea. So if you want to help here in Western North Carolina, you know someone, send them a lovely care package. We'll even, if you put a note on your order, we will bump up and add a free lovely skin, the mini size something, but we'll bump it up for you. We want our people here to be healthy after going through such a catastrophe. All right, So I just wanted to chime in that winter things, heat buddies, green propane tanks, camp stoves, sleeping bags made for -20, generators. Those are the hot ticket items that are needed right now for people who are surviving maybe in their homes without power, maybe in damaged homes without power. Solar showers. There's one that you can do a C battery on Amazon that heats the water up. Things like that are going to be essential for people to get through the winter months here. And even though it looks like we have this huge outpour, we do. And we're so blessed. But when the season changes, so does the needs here in the mountains. So thank you all for everything that you're doing to help support our community and keep us strong. And big gratitude. So the second soap, I'll get back to this, is the Healing Embers. This is the perfect time for this soap. Whether you live here or whether you have been supporting or following, just following, you can feel the universal energy of oppression, fear, gratitude, like all this mixed feelings. You're feeling it as well too. I know that I didn't live in New Orleans during Katrina, but I surely felt it. I could feel that world energy of what happened there and the people. And so I'm sure some of you are feeling that. Healing Embers has that wonderful scent of Palo Santo, which is cleansing, and cardamom, and there's something else like cedarwood, blood cedarwood, the woods, to keep us strong. This, when I made it and released it for my birthday, sold out in 2 days. So I'm bringing it back in, and I did use my lovely flowers that I saved from the garden, and did do a little fairy dust on top. That felt really good. And I'm not a fairy dust person, but it felt good to have some sparkle going down. So I just wanted to check in with you all and give you a little update. I'm heading out to the garden today. With no rain, it's a perfect time for me to be getting dried zinnia flower heads, bee balm heads, all the seeds, and put them in my seed vault. Yes, I'm not making that mistake again of losing all of my seeds. So everyone, let me show you something here, because they're so pretty. I'm talking and we've got some butterfly pea flowers this time. I didn't have even my little broom flowers. I was just real simple. I didn't, but the tops are gorgeous. So these will be on our website probably early next week, or by the time I get this video loaded up. So I thank you, everyone. I'm so excited to be here to share, and thank you. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And if you have been a fan of Cindi's Sacred Garden, big gratitudes. All right, everyone, stay tuned.